this out. It's 30 seconds, guys.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. Kind of sweaty. Knees weak. Mom spaghetti.
Yeah.
So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
I don't know.
Like I said before, the gold.
Damn it, Bryce.
Sorry.
Wait, what'd you say? Look, I want to hear.
Like I said
I was-
before, the gold coating on the sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
What'd you say?
Had an instinctual like response that came out, and I didn't mean for it to. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It
Caught
literally was
myself
just
off
like
halfway.
It was like if an audience member at a play just went, yeah.
Encourage you to do that in some plays.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice there's a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe you should wash your hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so, because all the water's turned off at nighttime.
Why did you say that? Is it because you think I'm... Where did you get that from? My hands
Somebody's
are tiny.
insecure.
No, that's not it at all. I don't think you're ugly. I just think you have gross, tiny hands, you ugly bitch. There's no way Sayaka can wash the gold coating off her hands because
She's afraid
she
of
was
water.
dead!
Water can't remove it. Water was off.
I honestly, I'd be afraid of water too.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. In other words, the sun's not there, and the water in the bathroom shut off at nighttime, right?
Oh god.
4 days.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't... Sheesh, kid. I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
No.
Even
These by sick to 2D characters.
You're no different. You just smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey. Tiny hands.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Wait, what? An insult, obviously.
So anyways, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was the killer. I mean,
The one who damaged the sheath would have had to have been the one without the sword. And if the killer had the sword, then they couldn't have had the kitchen knife.
God, dude, we are
I'm
counting
thinking-
down.
Yeah.
Let me be stupid, okay?
It's
You're
got 40
always
seconds.
Aw. I'm just gonna let the time run out now. I'm sad.
that. I don't give a fuck.
it's over.
Question.
It's all done.
Sayaka?
Bye guys, see you never.
Sayaka? she had the kitchen knife?
But... Stop. On Apple, not you two.
Hold on, you cut out.
Oh,
Oh,
You cut out.
just
the
a little side note, guys. When the question mark comes after the ellipsis, it's said as a statement, even though it is a question.
What?
That's pretty hard.
Sorry.
Nani?
No.
I don't give a shit. I
You're
didn't.
right.
We already said the attack started.
Bryce, you're just attracted to English literature, aren't you?
That's
No,
right.
English
Because I don't
grammar.
Yeah.
The
Shut up.
person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
The one who attacked first was...
Sayaka? The ultimate secretary?
No.
Now, do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Bum, bum, bum.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she had been planning to commit the murder on her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invaded invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
I wish I read assailant as an assistant, I'm gonna be honest.
You're like, damn it, dyslexia, why didn't you help me?
One time I needed you.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Okay, so I actually wasn't wrong about Sayaka wanting to pin Makoto as the murderer.
Psycho wanted to, on me? My
Excuse me?
flagpole!
Excuse me?
That's right.
Ellipsis. That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Whoa,
Oh,
your
gosh.
voice just changed. That's
Did
crazy.
your balls just drop?
She had a hiccup. Leave her alone.
She wanted to get it, or whoever she had targeted, to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. Blech.
Secret.
I think
Secret.
To keep the wolves a secret.
She's speaking teams.
We're never gonna get through this.
Making her laugh.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So that's why she switched the names?
But
Wait,
what?
we're still on nameplates?
We're still on everything. They're all stupid.
I'm pretty
Except
sure
for, like,
half of
two
these.
of 'em.
I'm pretty sure half of these people still think Makoto did it.
Probably. But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Nagy would just tell everyone they'd switch rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our foreign Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Or
Just
right.
It's like the nicest thing he said the entire
Which is
game.
why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Oh.
Ellipsis.
But plus,
That's right, you
she
little
was
family.
the ultimate sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Oh yeah, she really likes this.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
What kind of was that?
You mean her name's Scared?
Holy shit.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
How the tables have turned. The tables were suddenly. Oh no! I didn't even read ahead. I just said it.
Damn, that's great.
Have the
tables
tables
were-
have turned upon
How
themselves.
the turns have tabled. The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died. At the hands of the. No, hold on. Where did Russian go? At the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on a second. That can't be true. I did it. I'm the killer. No!
It's not my secretary!
Because
Hey, you guys have totally
Derailed.
Railed.
derailed? Ah, I see. Derailed the argument. Get back on topic. Your We're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who
I'm
it
siding
did
with
it.
Monokuma right now.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
right? Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh, I would love to be punished.
Oh.
Yeah, stay on topic, right? We gotta decide who we think did it.
Ellipses.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Oh, she likes him.
I
She
told
wants
you
a
she's
secretary.
Yeah, she's gunning for that secretary spot that's open.
No. She wants him as her secretary.
That's not how
Giggity.
harems work, Emily.
We're not in clearly.
Actually,
That's
Jared,
not how-
it is how harems work.
I was
That's how
about to
bad
say-
harems work.
I was about to say, in order to have a harem, I think you have to have the biggest dick, and I think Kyoko definitely does in the room. This
Damn,
bitch is
alright.
literally sitting back, doing nothing, and just like, yeah, I know all this. I know exactly what's happening.
No,
she
the
knows
I
real
would be a
trashy
part of her
harems.
harem.
The real trashy harems, all the girls do the work and the guy just exists.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us. That's why, not because I'm into Makoto or whatever.
Makoto
Makoto.
doesn't even know his name.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her. But what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
Except for the
Except-
frickin' name on the
I
wall!
was just about to say that.
There was nothing left except for Leon's name written upside down in her own blood.
Oh no. Okay, so those are our three. So we have the
Trash
dying message,
duty.
Aui's account, and trash.
Just aren't any more
Click it.
clues, right?
No, not that one. Found
All
it.
the clues we found are up to this point.
Nothing.
No,
We
use,
haven't done the
use
dying
trash
message
duty.
yet.
We haven't done trash
Do we
duty.
really have time for all that?
Dying message, maybe?
We don't see the world die.
All right,
That
just
it?
a second.
So,
Yeah,
do
use
the
trash
dying
duty.
message. Oh, okay. Trash duty too.
Yeah, because
Dying message, though, just so we don't run out of time.
No, it's the trash duty. Thomas is completely correct. There's no more clues because we have a ton of clues that deal with the trash, right? That seems wrong. Uh-oh. That wasn't...
Maybe that was that was the dying message.
You guys think?
Dying message.
Okay. Good call, Mo.
Got it.
Sorry, I thought it was trash duty because there's 3 things of trash duty!
I love that you're coming up with
But
how many
they're
different ways
running
can you
out
say
of
break.
time.
You know it.
He's gonna start looking up different languages now.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message. 110.
Dying. Wait. What?
37?
What did you say? Wait.
That was really good, Thomas.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
See, I think she's testing Makoto.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there. Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask. Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it because she broke her right wrist. Her left index finger had blood on it, much like the rest of her body. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure,
Yes.
I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it, but still. What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about this numbers and shit.
No, that's not. Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course, it's because they're not numbers.
What?
Yeah, it looks like.
We're an hour
late
and
feet.
40
Late
minutes
feet.
into this recording.
Stop! Don't remind me.
What? What?
No, it's just. Look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, one, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Mm,
You're right. The connection line is barely there, so I assumed it was 11. But looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally said something worth a shit.
Oh.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Thanks, Hercule Poirot.
But even if that really is an in 031.
Seven.
That's a 7.
I perhaps not to be good math tonight.
Jared, I know what to get you for
What is
Christmas
kindergarten
now.
for that matter?
I'm getting you a Sudoku book.
buying you a calculator.
037 doesn't make any more sense than before. Those stupid
Ellipses.
kindergarten kids.
Damn it. It's no use.
my
I just
God.
don't know.
She's like, oh god, we're all gonna die. There she
She's
goes.
just like, oh my god.
Rotate 180 degrees.
No,
Isolate
she's
stereo.
literally like,
Zoom. Enhance.
The damn
Ro-
monkeys can't figure this out. Rotate.
Rotate it 180 degrees, guys.
Huh?
Boing.
Wait, what's rotate?
What?
I
Rotate.
think,
Oh
I think
god.
maybe I see something. Noelle. Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Tiaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name.
Select
It was me!
Oh.
It was Junko! Sorry, whoa, that really hurt my head.
Okay.
Kuwata.
Yeah.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
And you couldn't figure that out by yourself.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L, E, 0, N.
But what could the zero mean?
L backwards 3, 0, N, or more accurately, Leon.
What? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
I'm gonna miss his voice.
No, it's not random at all.
But it's got to feel bad because he started out with him just defending himself.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her.
All right,
and the
everyone
letters
at home,
will be
join
inverted.
in, kids.
Stand up, take a Sharpie, and then lean against a wall.
Can you say delicioso?
God, I was about to make a Dora the Explorer reference as well.
Have you guys seen the live action clip of that?
I don't want to
I
know.
have.
You need
yeah.
to. It's so funny. Look it up.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like
He
that.
was just saying Makoto was the killer.
Yeah, you can't just go and say shit like that, Leon.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Trash can.
What?
You know what I'm talking about, right,
I agree,
Makoto?
Chris.
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of.
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of? I know.
Oh
what
my
it
god,
was.
we already. Just end it! End this torture! Food has been ready for 30 minutes and I want dinner!
What if I told you we're halfway through?
Okay, good night, everybody.
It
We
is
got
the
it!
burnt shirt,
Come on!
right?
Goodbye.
No,
No.
the crystal ball.
No, this is the evidence he tried to destroy. The other thing's what he used to try and destroy it.
Oh.
I'm like 90% sure it says. You mean this burnt shit piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator. But one piece burned off and got left behind.
One Piece? He's after the One Piece?
And the
Luffy's
killer
got it
didn't
covered.
notice.
All the hamburgers are cold.
Man,
Oh.
I think I owe Jared and Julia the hamburgers now.
if they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon.
Leon.
What? Shut up.
Oh wow, did I not have a thing while I went and checked burgers? Dope. But then one scrap of fabric. Is
Go
one
on, go with
scrap
it.
of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing the white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little chart piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, she's training him.
Yeah, I think so. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
Where it was disposed of.
Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Oh, it's the same thing. So it wasn't that one.
How it was disposed of.
The
Okay,
bow.
cool. If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
He looks really angry.
Trying.
Interesting.
No,
Oh.
that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Blah 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 blah.
Bum, 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 bum,
Oh, stop spinning.
Make your argument.
For sure.
Shattered crystal ball. Go ahead and get pulled up.
Crystal ball.
Got some yes fans in here.
It's not that one. So the only one who could have gotten to the incinerator is the person in charge of the trash.
Trash. There you go.
Don't
You have to get close to the
trash.
incinerator.
Objection!
You have been objected.
Bryce,
Hold on.
Oh,
you failed me.
I'm sorry.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn it on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could if you used this.
Just shards of glass in his hand.
Ah!
just-
It cut me!
What is it? Some kind of glass ball? It's busted to all hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
Poor
But-
guy.
How would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was
divine with it.
divine with it. Hero.
Yeah, totally.
You're
I
fucked.
was the killer all along. Wait, what?
That was the mushrooms talking, guys.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through the gap in the gate.
Ahem.
Sorry, phone call. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone do that? Do a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
You have to include the fairy part.
Yes.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they had gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
My man's is going right
Hey,
now. He's actually doing
Come on.
something.
What the hell is this? You all just hate gingers, don't you?
No, that's Hollywood.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no! Just hold on!
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
10 meters.
Just so y'all know, that's the distance from a pitcher's mound to home plate.
The more you know.
Ah, interesting.
Blum, 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 blum.
By the way, Thomas, you probably need to go get a glass of water.
Yeah, I think so.
I need to get a cheeseburger, a cold one.
Okay, I'll be right back with a glass of
I
water.
got a popsicle.